Well, on this trip, we're fishing out of Murrells Inlet, which is just a few miles below Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. It was a pretty nice day outside the jetties for a boat my size, so we decided to go out and do some drifting to see if we could hook into some sharks. What we were doing was suspending cut bait underneath some floats. These floats are made by Patriot's Custom Floats, and I'll put you a link in the description below where you can check them out. All right, guys, I got one of Patriot James's ghost floats on here. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna clip it on here. These things are illuminated. We ain't gonna need it because it's daylight. They got a light inside of them. Little watertight compartment. We're gonna put that to the test, see if it holds up in salt. But yeah, we're gonna try one of these, suspend one of these baits out here, see if anything will leak. The plan was to put the baits about 5 feet below the surface and see what was in the area. Now we're basically drifting with the current, which varies anywhere between 0.7 to 1 mile per hour. It didn't take long and we were hooked into our first fish. Feel it? Mm-hmm. All right, let me get some stuff out of the way.
I'm gonna need like a glove or something to move this line.
Oh yeah, you're good. Half a step forward. What's it feel like? Tell what kind of fish?
No.
Okay.
It feels big.
Alright. Alright guys, we ran out toward the reef and we put some big bait out underneath a float, and one of the ghost floats, the big ghost float, and Grayson is hooked into something. Don't know what it is, don't know how big it is, but it took the big bait. I'll click you out of your clicker. There we go. Making headway on it. I'll say get it back when you can.
Man, it feels like it's hung, but I know it ain't, because I ain't losing no line.
We need to drive to it. Is he taking line? Okay, there you go.
Pulling in more than he's taking.
I was gonna say get it back when you can.
Oh, there he goes. God dang. Right. That's a big fish.
I need to back down on him?
I don't think
Or you think you can bring him?
he's coming to the boat now.
Good.
Yes, he is. Got it coming, or he popped off one. Nope.
We're out there probably about 3-4 miles out. It's windy, it's a little snotty, it's not bad. 2-footers. And yeah. Grayson's hooked into a good one finally. We've been wanting to put one on this rod for a while. There's the float.
Okay, now this will be the fun part, getting the float off.
Yeah.
Without getting slack line. Wants to be like a 2-pound shark nose. I mean, he was ripping and you put the drag up and he was able to take it still.
Yeah.
This float's getting close. Yep. About 30 yards.
James's float. Oh yeah. All right, swing your tip over to me. Okay. Pop off? Yeah. Damn. God dang. Look like a dusky. Either a dusky or a big sandbar. Pull the hook, guys. Man, we got him close. Got one look at him. He made a turn. That hurts, but proof of concept. They're here.
I mean, it was cool. It's cool to reel them in.
Yes, folks, that one broke my heart. That was a good fish, and we kind of got our feelings hurt a little bit, but that's fishing. It happens. We're rigged up to handle these fish. We've got 120-pound wind-on leaders in place, along with about 18 inches of 130-pound wire. Usually, if they pull loose, it's just a bad hook set. Well, the good news was we were just starting, so we got the baits back in the water, got the drift going, and it wasn't long before we hooked into another fish that this time we were bringing to the boat.
What are you doing?
Making sure that hook turns.
Alright, black tip H. Turn this off.
Look at that. Where's the drag at? Don't put too much out. We hadn't moved it, have you?
No.
Okay, cool. You want your butt plug?
Yeah.
There you go. A little squishy. Alright, we hooked in again. Let's see if we can get this one in.
Oh yeah, this one wants to fight.
Yeah. We can play that game.
Circling. Come on, man.
How you looking? Feeling good? Feel about like the last one?
Yeah.
Alright. Good. Get everything cleared. Stay float. He's going off this side.
He's going back and forth.
They're not jumping. I don't think they're sandbars or black tips. Could be wrong. Might be a little overkill on the tackle, but that's okay. Take them any way we can get them. It's not on fire bite-wise, but some fun hookups nonetheless.
Do you want to move these rods real quick?
Yeah, go ahead and
Slowly.
you fight him. You fight him. You take control of it. Don't worry about the rod.
Alright. I'll just give you time to move it.
You get a chance to take line, you take.
Let's get pretty close.
Alright, walk back behind me. I'll get that off. Make sure we got a loose right here. Take that fish. I'm gonna take off here. See him. There he is. Good fish.
I think it'll just pop through if he pulls hard enough.
That's a good shark. That's a real good shark.
Is that a black tip?
That is a black tip. Yes, sir.
Look at him. He has been getting tore up.
fight him again.
That is a great fish. I mean, Alright, you can pull the hook now. God, he has been getting tore up.
Yeah. What do you think, pal? That was a good one. That was a good one. There's a good fish. We cut the hook on him a little more than I wanted to wrestle into the boat, but we'll take him. Fun times. That was a nice fish, and he put up a good fight. The funny thing is, we've got out 3 rods. We got out a couple of small ones, but both of these fish hit our big 50 wide reel that we had out with some rather large baits, hoping to find one of the larger sharks. These are not small. These are not large sharks. These are kind of in between, and you can really manage them well on this size tackle. Now, if you're wondering what this shark rig looks like, here's a quick look. Alright guys, I'll show you what we're doing. It's just, we got a little overkill here, but we don't know what we're going to get into. Got some single strand wire, a little bit of weight to hold it down, and then a wind on leader. What we're going to do is put this thing in the water, maybe only about 5, 6, 7 feet down. Gonna clip this onto here. Little different setup. This is one of the ghost floats, so running it a little different than you would run it in other applications, but it's working. Get past this wind on leader. This is the heavy stuff. Then goes through this Dacron area, and then we got a bimini twist tying it on to 60-pound main line. And all we're doing is just feeding out line. We're gonna let it go out, I don't know, 100 yards behind the boat, and we're floating them. Pretty much that simple. If you're wondering what that little blue thing was that we were putting on the butt of the rod, well, it's a bigger version of one of these. It's called a cushion. It's basically a piece of foam material that protects your stomach from the end of the rod. They also make one of these things, which is really cool. I've got one on my net and also on my gaff. What this is a float that will keep your gaff or your net floating if it happens to fall in the water. I'll put you a link down in the description where you can check them out.
Oh man.
Thank you. We just got here. We just dropped that bait. We came back. We're just a half mile off the inlet. He's jumping. Hopefully he stays buttoned up there.
You got that thing?
Yep. Cushion. That's what it's called. It's called a cushion. These little things here. I got a float on my gaff. A little float baby there. Stick that on there.
No, he's swimming to us.
Okay. Nice job.
Let him pop off.
Did he pop off?
Don't be silly.
Alright. He's acting like a sharp nose. Then again, no, he's spinnery. Spinnery. Black tippery.
He did hit that top. He might
Yeah.
be spinning.
Stay right there. I'm going to clear that line behind you. Yeah.
He's right here.
Hang on. Get that float off. Up that way. He eats. Let him eat. Let him eat. Let him eat.
I think his fear with these things is like,
Clear this line. Might be a little bit green, you know. These are the floats, these ghost floats. I'll put you a link down below where you can check them out. They're working good. Good job. Good job. Everything's hitting the big rod today. That's a good, oh, that's a good fish, dude. That's a real good fish.
oh, he's gonna think forever to fire it out once he gets
Yeah. Let him eat some line. Another good one. You're getting these money's worth today. We ain't catching little ones, but We ain't catching a lot, but we're catching good fish. Heck yeah. Every one of them's come on the big rod too. We complain about never getting to use this reel. It's a little overkill for what we got, but if you hook into an 8 or 10 foot tiger shark out here, you feel a little better equipped for it. Just keep working it.
Just take some line and run. Run for as long as you like. Please.
Are you ready to be leadered yet?
No.
Is he not?
I can't even pull him up.
Can he not?
No. He's... There he is. Oh, he's about to ring.
That's a big shark, dude. Let him eat.
I'm just waiting for this bottom. He's got one of them little fish following him. He is a big shark.
You got a remora on him?
Yeah.
Oh, he finally kicked that time. There, you get that line back.
Don't go into the motor.
Nice job. I got a feeling this guy might be pulling over here in the boat to see what you're hooked into. His head turned whenever that thing started sucking line off. There you go. There you go, let him eat. Let that thing eat.
Trying to keep him off that motor.
There you go.
God dang.
Try to get some video of him when he comes back up. I don't think he's a fan of being on TV. You fought 3 of these today. That's the bad part. You really have gotten a workout. I will say that. He's got a bunch of the bite marks and stuff like the other one. How you doing there, bud?
There's no way he's at an inch. He's bigger than the last one.
He's slapping my head is what I don't want to happen. Oh yeah, he's bigger.
Ah, dang.
That's a real good fish. I'd like to get a measurement on it.
Oh, that.
Heck yeah. Got him.
My back's gone. Everything just aches right now. My feet from standing on my tippy toes from when he's over there, they hurt.
All right, good job, buddy. Good job.
That was fun though.
Man, that was another nice fish, and it's a fish that you can bring in on a lot smaller tackle. We carry some of the bigger stuff and we put out some of the bigger baits because in that area there are some fish that are much bigger. There are tiger sharks anywhere from 6 to 10 feet long. There are large hammerheads in that area, and when you hook into a fish that size, having that extra backbone, that extra line capacity, and that extra drag really comes in handy on one of these reels. I just seen him jump right there at the in front of the float. There he goes.
Hey, you did.
Yeah, he just jumped right in front of the float.
Like out of the water?
He splashed up in front of it. Give me that butt thing. It's not a big fish. Give me. This is not a big fish. I don't even know if he's still on. Hey. Pull in this other line right here. I think this is. It's a little bitty fish. We'll roll back to it. Yeah, did he go around the motor? I think he did. Yep. There, he's free. It's a whole lot of little fish on a good bait. That was a good bait. Stop, stop. That was some good bait. Mr. Sharpnose got it.
Hey, make some chicken nuggets out of him for dinner.
I don't want to keep him to. We need to put some ice in. We need to bring the other cooler and put him in there. He is. Atlantic Sharpnose, you can tell them by the spots. White spots on them. They are not a sand shark.
And they smell good.
And they got a stink. Let's go get that float. Keep going.